This video is about to explain my answer of the final exam, Computer Security. My name is Ihsanul Arifin Ramadhani. My student number is 41522010249. I will explain the first question of part 1 is how to protect yourself while on the internet. Some of tricks and tips to do are using strong and unique passwords. Make sure to use strong and unique passwords for each of your online accounts. Avoid using personal information such as your name, birthday, or common words in your passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security to your online accounts by requiring you to enter a code sent to your phone or email in addition to your password. This helps to prevent unauthorized access to your accounts, even if someone else has your password. Be cautious when clicking on links. Be careful about clicking on links, especially in emails or online messages from unknown sources. Scammers and hackers often use fake links to trick people into revealing personal information or downloading malware. Use a secure connection. Whenever possible, use a secure connection, HTTPS or VPN, when accessing sensitive information online. This helps to protect your data from being intercepted by third parties. Keep your software and devices up to date. Make sure all your software and devices are up to date with the latest security patches and up to date. This helps to protect against new threats and vulnerabilities. How to prevent unauthorized computer access. These are several steps that can take to prevent unauthorized access to your computer. Enable a firewall. Firewall is a security system that controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. Enabling a firewall on your computer can help to prevent unauthorized access from the internet. Use antivirus software. Helps to protect your computer from malware and other malicious software. Make sure to keep your antivirus software up to date and run regular scans to detect and remove any threat. Enable secure login. Enable secure login methods such as lock screen or screensaver password to prevent unauthorized access to your computer when you are away. Limit access to sensitive information. Users' accounts and permissions to limit access to sensitive information and resources on your computer. This helps to prevent unauthorized access and misuse of sensitive data. Describe ISO 27001 and how this standard can secure an IT system in an organization. ISO 27001 is an international standard that outlines best practices for an organization's information security management system. It provides a framework for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and continually improving information security. The standard specifies the requirements for an ISMS, including a risk assessment process to identify and evaluate risk to the organization's information asset, a set of controls to address the identified risk, process for regularly reviewing and evaluating the effectiveness of the control, process for continually improving the ISMS based on the result of review and evaluation. By implementing ISO 27001, organization can ensure that its information security is properly managed and that its information assets are protected against unauthorized access. Standard can be used by any organization regardless of size or industry and can be applied to a wide range of information security issues, including a physical and digital security, data protection, network security, and cyber security. The fourth question to answer the fourth question of part 1 is what is the difference and the relationship between software security and system security? Software security refers to the measure taken to protect software from threats and vulnerabilities that can compromise its integrity, availability, and confidentiality. This can include measures such as code review and testing, input validation, and secure coding practices. System security, on the other hand, refers to the measures taken to protect computer system or network from threats and vulnerabilities. This can include measures such as firewalls, antivirus software, in users' access controls. Software security is a component of system security, as the software is a key part of a computer system. For example, if a piece of software has a vulnerability that allows an attacker to gain unauthorized access to the system, this would be a threat to the system security. In order to secure the system, the vulnerability in the software would need to be addressed. To illustrate the relationship between software security and system security, consider a computer system that runs a web server. The web server software is a key component of the system, as it enables users to access the website hosted on the server. To secure the system, the web server software would need to be protected against vulnerabilities that could allow an attacker to gain unauthorized access to the system or the website. This could involve implementing secure coding practices to prevent vulnerabilities from being introduced into the software, as well as regularly updating and patching the software to fix any vulnerabilities that are discovered. Additionally, the system itself would need to be secured using measures such as a firewall to prevent unauthorized access, and antivirus software to detect and remove malware. How many types of computer attacks and how to prevent them? These are many types of computer attacks that can threaten the security of a computer system or network. Virus or malware attacks. These attacks involve the use of malicious software such as viruses or trojans to infect a computer or network and cause harm or gather sensitive information. Phishing attacks. These attacks involve the use of fake emails or websites to trick people into revealing sensitive information, such as login credential or financial information. DOS attack. These attacks involve overwhelming a computer or network with traffic, rendering it unavailable to users. SQL injection attacks. These attacks involve injecting malicious code into a database through a website's input form, allowing the attacker to gain access to the database or modify its contents. Man-in-the-middle attacks. These attacks involve intercepting communication between two parties and secretly viewing the information being exchanged. And to prevent these types of attacks, use antivirus and anti-malware software. These tools can help to detect and remove malware from your computer. Keep your software and operating system up to date. Regularly applying updates and patches can help to fix vulnerabilities that could be exploited by attackers. Use strong and unique passwords for all your online accounts and regularly change them. Be cautious when clicking on links. Be careful about click on links, especially in email or online messages from unknown sources. Use a firewall. A firewall can prevent unauthorized access to your computer or network. Enable two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to enter a code sent to your phone or email in addition to your password. Use a VPN. Virtual private network can help to encrypt your internet connection and protect your online activities from being monitored. One of the staff members in IT subscribes to a number of free IT magazines. Among the questions she was asked in order to activate her subscriptions, one magazine asked for her month of birth, a second asked for her year of birth, and the third asked for her mother's maiden name. Questions. What do you think might be going on, and what solution do you propose to this situation? It is possible that the magazines are using this information as part of their verification. That's process to confirm the identity of the staff member. This information is often used as a security question or as part of a two-factor authentication process, as it is personal information that is not typically shared or easily accessible to others. However, it is important to be cautious about providing personal information online, as it can potentially be used for identity theft or other types of fraud. One solution to this situation could be for the staff member to consider whether it is necessary or to provide this information in order to activate her subscriptions. If it is not necessary, she could try to find an alternative way to verify her identity or consider whether she is comfortable providing this information. If it's necessary, she should consider whether there are any alternative forms or verification that could be used. It is also a good idea for the staff member to be mindful of the security of her personal information and take steps to protect it, such as using strong and unique password and enabling two-factor authentication on her accounts. Two different offices on campus are working to straighten out an error in an employee's bank account due to a direct deposit mistake. Office 1 emails the correct account and deposit information to Office 2, which promptly fixes the problem. The employee confirms with the bank that everything has been straightened out. Questions: what's wrong here? And elaborate on the solution to prevent them. There are a few potential security concerns in this scenario. The first one is unencrypted email. If the email containing the correct account and deposit information was not encrypted, there is a risk that the information could be intercepted and read by unauthorized parties during transit. This could potentially lead to identity theft or fraud, lack of authentication. If the email was not properly authenticated, there is a risk that it could be a spoofed email, meaning that it appears to come from legitimate source but is actually sent by an attacker. This could potentially lead to the employee's information being compromised or the employee being tricked into divulging sensitive information. To prevent this security concern, it is important to ensure that any sensitive information, such as account and deposit information, is transmitted securely. This could involve using encrypted email or a secure file transfer protocol to transmit the information. It is also important to verify the authenticity of any communications, especially if they contain sensitive information. This could involve using techniques such as two-factor authentication or digital signatures to verify the identity of the sender. Additionally, it is a good idea to follow good security practices when working with sensitive information, such as using strong and unique password, keeping software and devices up to date with the latest pages, the latest security and updates, enabling security features such as firewalls and antivirus software. The third question of part 2 is: you receive an email from your bank telling you there is a problem with your account. The email provides instruction and a link so you can log into your account and fix the problem. Question: what should you do? And give solution to prevent them. It is important to be cautious when receiving emails or other communication from your bank, as scammers and hackers often use fake emails or websites to trick people into revealing sensitive information or downloading malware. To protect yourself, you should follow these steps. Verify the authenticity of the email. Look for signs that the email is legitimate, such as professional appearance, as familiar sender address, and a greeting that uses your name. If you are unsure, you can contact your bank directly to verify the authenticity of the email. Do not click on any links or download any attachments. Scammers and hackers often use fake links or attachments to trick people into revealing sensitive information or downloading malware. If you are concerned about your account, log in to your account directly through the bank's website or app rather than using a link provided in the email. Use a secure connection. Whenever possible, use a secure connection, HTTPS, when accessing sensitive information online. Enable two-factor authentication, adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to enter a code. This helps to prevent unauthorized access to your account. So that's all of the explanation of my answers. Hope you understand. I'm sorry for the mistake. I'm sorry for if I have some miss words. I'm sorry. Thank you for attention. Thank you for hearing the explanation. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.